Whoa. Where am I? What? Somehow I've copied the coaster layout into the sky. Woohoo! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah! This game's totally ready for release in 1 month. Heyo, my Park Beyond friends, and welcome back. We're checking out Sandbox Mode in today's video. We checked out the campaign previously. There's some good and some bad, a mixed bag, definitely. What's the difference here? So we have East Asia, Grand Lake, and Exploration Park. A playground where you can explore intricacies of building a park. If you like, you could try solving little challenges. A Grand Lake with small waterfalls, rice terraces, and lush bamboo forests, ideal for making transportation rides. It's like the Planet Zoo. Let's try the first one. I can't customize any of this? Oh, but this I can. Oh, weird. Let's go see what it looks like first of all. This is the whole idea of jumping in and fully exploring the beta. So while we can't really change any of the features, at least we could just see what it's all about. Information challenges, okay. Information nodes. Thanks. Exploration Park. So see, this was my problem with the campaign. It was like telling you to like connect this, connect that, do this, do that. Here's a checklist of stuff to do. It just kind of annoyed me. And here we have like an unfinished coaster that they want us to finish. So this is sort of like a scenario mode. Kind of weird that a scenario mode would be added into Sandbox, which is concerning because I would imagine that there's a campaign, there's a scenario mode, and then there's a sandbox. The fact that they're kind of wedging in these scenarios into the Sandbox is concerning as well. Wait, why is it not doing the highlight thingy? Oh, they're probably all locked. Is there a way to just lock everything as soon as we build it? Wow, look at these Oreos. Wowie. Cotton candy. Aw, little sheep. This is like Candyland. Neat. Oh, wow, look at the blueberries. Very well done. If people learn how to work with the tools that are provided in the game, and I can actually manage to make really cool stuff, I see a plethora of really interesting and fun content for this show. Yeah, I still have hopes. I still have my fingers crossed. This doesn't seem like a complete disaster, even though I had some issues with things in the first video in scenario mode, but even looking past those and working with what the game has and trying to fight with some of the tools, I still think there is hope and potential. I just feel like what this game needs is more time in the oven. This beta should be, the release should be 8 months out from now. From what I've seen in the beta so far, this game is at least 6 to 8 months ready to be released. There's so many like little minute details that are technical programmers need to fix, and they can't do that in a month. So it is a bit of a shame that people don't show off their game earlier and get feedback. Like, hey, what would you like to see added to this game? What would you like? Instead, they just take that feedback and do it all after the game's already released. And sometimes it's a little too late because if 80% of your audience drops off in the first month, they're not coming back. You've lost them. There's no point in releasing your game unfinished. This water is incredible. I can't go in it? Okay, let's go check out the other mode. I have no interest in whatever this is. Like, it's just campaign mode 2.0. All right, difficulty, worry-free, upkeep, none. Unlimited. Land extensions. Land extensions need to be purchased with cash. Disabled. You own all. Yes. Yes. All right. None. Start. There's something compelling about this music. It's ridiculous. Okay, how big is my map? How far can I go? Can I build here? Let's find out. I can. So where park ends about here-ish, but I can build all the way up here. I wish it actually showed me clear borders because the camera gets stuck. I can build, okay. Honestly, it's not that big. If this is as big as you can go, I'm actually kind of underwhelmed. This is the Unreal Engine, right? We should go all the way to those mountains back there. Just let me go. Let me go crazy. This is actually smaller in map size than that of Planet Coaster. Now, that might just be this map. This map in particular might be one of the smaller maps, but it's not that big. It's actually quite small. I mean, if you think about how big Project Planko is, you can't even fit half of what we've done so far in here. And this game is actually capable of handling that much data and art. So it's like, it's a quarter the size, if not like a fifth or even a tenth of the size of Planet Coaster's map size, yet the game can handle 100 times more assets because it's unreal. It looks beautiful though. I love the way this park area looks. Where do we start? So we have flat rides. Just want to look at what's available in the game. So we have like Ferris wheel. What is this? Okay, that's the flippy thing. I don't even know what these are called in real life. That's a good ride. What is it called? The shining pendulum. Tagada. The gears of fear. I don't know what's going on there. Is this like spins and people, yeah, they're stuck to the walls. Oh, those always get me sick. Then you get the ring, the balloons. Okay, the hammer swing, pirate ship. Teacups? No. What is this? Brain scrambler. So there's some rides, a handful in the beta. Terraforming. Let's play with terraforming. Okay, we're gonna crank up the radius, crank up the intensity, and crank up the fall off. Let's see what we can do here. I just made some boobs. Okay, what about if we reduce the fall off? Oh, whoa. Okay. Radius also kind of small. Intensity, bring it down. Yeah, that being the max radius, you're gonna be working at this for a while to make a mountain. But I'm just playing. We're just seeing what we can do here. Okay, let's where's the smooth? Ooh, that's kind of satisfying. So far, it's better than Planet Coaster, I think. Like in terms of like I made a bunch of stuff and smoothed it out. The smoothing tool in Planko is really tough. Like you'll like this is I can make a nice gradient. Like now I just made like this really smooth hill and I continuously smooth that out there. The smoothing tool is better than Planet Coaster, I should say. So yeah, being able to make a mountain like it just did there, I feel like that would have taken me an afternoon in Planet Coaster. So you guys won me over there. The fact that there even is terrain tools lets me know that the developers are taking this game seriously. What the heck? Oh, I lost my water. Huh, how do we add water? Let's see what the roughen tool does. Ooh. Flatten slope. Let's try that. Whoa, what happened to my stuff? So we can make like rampy ramps. Nice. Flatten plateau. Gotcha. Flat spot. Push, make a hole. So is it camera directional base? And then we can run a coaster through there. Well, that's kind of cool. Look at that. It's like a big crater. That's kind of fun. I can see people making some pretty awesome terrain. Let's be real. That's sick. Where's my water? Oh, here we go. Painting. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh yeah. Also better than Planet Coaster. Withered grass. Like just how quickly I can paint an area. Wow. That is really good. Oh, it has like a sliminess to it. Look at that. Reflections on the mud. Muddiness. All right. Ooh, rough dirt. It's satisfying. Ooh, it's so satisfying. Oh. So far, I'm having a better time in Sandbox than I was in Campaign. That's like a cliff retaining wall. So I'd like to see some more paint. Like what about my snow? What about, they might just be restricted to this biome. So this biome has these 7, what is this? Renaturate? Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, this is so satisfying. So satisfying. Love it. My seal of approval on the terrain editor. This is stellar. Miles above what I was experiencing in the campaign. Let's see what else we have. Scenery. We got trees and stuff. Whoa, we can scale objects from small to not very much larger. But still, oh god, it doesn't save that. So it's like small, big, small, big. Can I duplicate something? Replace, clone. Ooh, is there a hotkey for that? Wait, but it doesn't clone it. Look at that. It's like, the next one is not cloned. It's a small one now, and it has a small scale, and I can't scale it after it's been placed. And now it won't let me clone them anymore. It says we're done cloning for the day. That's it just stopped working. I broke the game already. That's not promising. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Okay, we're gonna have to start over. Okay, my concerns are already coming back again. So we're gonna scale this one, and we're gonna duplicate it. Clone no longer works. I broke the clone. I broke the cloning. The move doesn't work. The replace works. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I can't duplicate anything anymore. Well, that sucks. Okay, so it took me about 5 minutes to break their game, and it's releasing in 1 month. All right, let's try to have some fun here and look at some stuff. So we got like water effects and hats. That's fantastic. What is this? Oh my god, entire buildings? They rotate stuff. Okay. Park Beyond, that looks great. Like buffalo and stuff. Okay, let's just, how do I open this menu? I can't make this window bigger. Let's just look through it. So, look, what the hell is that sound? Sounds like an alarm is going off. Okay, let's just forget about that. So we got like rocks. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm moving over here. They're everywhere! Freaking birds! Options, audio, ambience. Goodbye. Where was I? Okay, we're just looking at things. I don't know what that is. A dinner plate? So these don't look very well categorized. I wish there was like a better way to browse these. Like, yeah, I can go in and add filters, but like, how about just show me some categories, right? Like the first menu should be like windows that I get to choose. Like, do you want rocks? Do you want trees? Not just show everything and then tell me to sort it out. Like decoration modules. I don't know what those are. These are just filters. Doors. There's one door in your game. Okay, and it's not even a door. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with all this. I'm just looking through here. Let's see what we have. So it's trees. It's a car. Okay, hover cars. What's this? A hot dog? Neat. Yeah, I'm not very in love with how they've decided to present everything. They're just like, here's everything. Sort it out for yourself. Like literally, like go in here and sort it out for yourself. We're just gonna put it all here and let you guys figure it out. How about guiding your play? I mean, if you look at how the scenario was played, they hold your hand through everything. And it's so weird. It's so counterintuitive that they would sit there and hold your hand through everything. And then you get to this point in the game and they're just like, ah, whatever. Forget about it. Neat. How do I like... Oh, there we go. So it does have like precise movement. I hate this highlight thing. They got to get rid of that highlight thing. So I can decorate and theme. And I don't know how much stuff is going to be in the game, but there seems to be like a lot. Like, what is this? Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of stuff. Why is she in T-pose? Oh, it's an animatronic. It's Princess Amelie. Time of day. How do I change it? So yeah, I mean, if there's cop cars, then I'm assuming, you know, there's everything you need to make a city, a vibrant city. And then there's like toys and stuff. I'm assuming they have all the toys. And then scenery, all the lily pads, all the grass, all of the trees, all the rocks, all of the Western stuff, everything you could think of being Western. Looks like they have it all. There's a lot of stuff in here, and I'm assuming there's going to be more on release as well. So that's promising, and it seems pretty okay to be able to place things down. And then what do we have over here? So you have like just the rocks, the scenery, and all that, and then prefabs. So they don't provide us with any refabs. They're just like, figure it out yourself. I hope they provide us with a bunch of prefabs when the game goes live. Modular structures. Okay, we're gonna check this out in a sec. My food's about to be here, so I'm gonna do a jump cut, and I'll see you guys after lunch. Alrighty, I got some food in me. I'm all fueled up and ready to rock. What is this sound? That is creepy. Whee! Sounds like something out of the Poltergeist. Okay. This is really cool. I mean, what if the devs ever watch this video, please get rid of this highlight thing, or give us the ability to turn it off. I've looked through the options. I have not seen anything. You know, I want to be able to look at things without them all turning white on me. But these builds, yeah, it's like you can't appreciate the art because everything just goes white. It just makes it feel like an inanimate object that doesn't exist or have any value. That's how I feel about it. It's like, here's this clickable thing, and it just, yeah. Let's edit object or group. Okay, so also no hotkeys for anything. That's also a big issue to me. Interesting how it snaps. Yeah, I was just checking to see if it was made out of pieces, and that looks like it was built piece by piece by piece by piece. Now, did the developers build these assets in the game themselves in the game, or did they put them together in Unreal? Seems like things would be a lot easier to build in Unreal, but if they're able to put something like that together themselves, that means we should be able to put something together like that ourselves. And I guess that's something we can look at here. I know Moomin Little Socks did a whole video on modular building, which I did watch. And based off his struggles, I'm kind of terrified to try this myself. Yeah. It's based off the camera direction. I watched Moomin struggle city, and there's no undo key apparently. But yeah, there's no. Let's go check out the controls. How do I? Oh my God, where'd the game go? How do I? You can't even hit escape to go into the menu. You have to click that little gear in the corner. Where's the hotkeys? My God, there are no custom hotkeys. Is this 2023 or is this some Stone Age thing? Am I crazy, or do you guys see that there are no hotkeys? So not only are there no hotkeys, input help? You can't, this is it, a screenshot. Undo, comma and period. So there is an undo and redo. Okay, but I can't rebind that. Let me rebind these, please, for the love of God, let me rebind these. If you can't rebind these, it just makes your game unplayable. Everybody has a preference, and you should give them the ability to play their desired way. Toggle UI F9. Is there anything for the highlighting? A couple things I want to try here is G for grid and toggle UI F9. G for grid does nothing. Okay. That's super helpful. And toggle F9 also does nothing. Am I crazy? Is it because so the hotkeys that are in the, they don't even exist. One thing I was wondering, like, okay, if I use F9 to hide the UI, this highlight thing is technically a user interface feature. So in theory, if I hide UI, it should also hide the highlighting of objects. That way, if I want to look around at my park and not have things glow white, I can hit F9. F9 does nothing though. Let's see here. G does nothing for grid. Let's see if there nothing to undo, nothing to redo. What? I can't undo or redo these actions. They don't work. So oh my God, I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, the grid works here, but it's, why is it snapping? What? Yeah, there's no hotkeys for these. So when you have a menu open, it's not that hard for a UX designer to make it so C clones or D duplicates, M moves, R replaces, D destroys, that sort of thing. B for brush, P for pipet. Is it supposed to say palette? Pipet? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of whack. Like if I have to, how would you even do this on a controller? You have to push those little buttons over and over again. So now it's not snapping, and now it is. And then T was the collision, right? Toggle collision, but it's not working. Okay, so you can remove object from group like you can in Planet Coaster. That's good. And in fact, it's probably easier to build like that. Why is it not going there? There needs to be a toggle snapping, because like I should just be able to hit S to toggle snapping on and off, because I can't get this in here. And I saw Moomin having this issue. So it's like my only option is to try to slide it down, but okay, so it's like that, but are you gonna be happy with your building when it looks like that? That's like the best I can get it. This is a disaster. It's unintuitive, very unintuitive. So when I toggle grid, it just shows me the grid. It actually doesn't actually like remove it from the grid or let me not snap. So this game absolutely needs a snapping feature. And it's like, okay, well, why don't you just build that wall first? Some people don't work that way. Some people like, I just want to block out the roof and see, you know, like, oh, I blocked out the roof. Is that kind of what I'm looking for? Oh yeah, I do like that. Okay, let's just fill in the sides now that I'm happy with that. If I don't have to delete my roof, then build the walls, then build the roof just to see if I like it or not. And now that I have to like build things in the order of which they're meant to be placed, I have to be a freaking programmer to know exactly what the priority is on each of these build pieces. So while it does have modular build pieces, it's not very intuitive, and it makes me sad. I think all the game really needs is toggle snapping, because what I could do is I could just, you know, raise this up to where I wanted it and then duplicate it, rotate it, and then slide it into where I want it. Even if I have to hand pixel perfect place them in, you know, or at least the option to toggle snapping on and off. Like in a case like this where it's trying to lock into all different things, especially it should only snap to objects that I'm working with, right? Like why is it snapping to these objects when they don't even exist in the same building? It's a completely different building. Why is so like it needs to like take away snapping for everything that's not currently in this group in order for this to be somewhat intuitive. But yeah, it's a bit janky. I understand that they're trying to build this game for consoles as well, but I could imagine that also being a headache. Like how do I put a column in between these guys? I have no idea how I would do that. And holding shift to slide it up changes the orientation of where you're sliding it up from. So like how do I slide it up from here? Do I put it so if I go in, so I guess I can do this. If I hit X, I could start moving it in, but now it's not even at the right orientation anymore. It's going to take some getting used to. It's not an ideal building set. And I think everything that you want to do, the controls are actually fighting with you to do them. And all it needs is a few hotkeys, a few shortcut keys, a few quality of life additions added in, and then we're cooking with something. Being able to rebind your hotkeys. All I would say is go take a look at what Planet Coaster does and just copy paste what they do. It doesn't ever hurt to do research on other theme park games and see what the standard is in terms of these features and quality of life things, and then implement them to your game. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So in order for me to build a build like I would normally in Planet Coaster, it's going to take me 100 times longer, and I'm getting so frustrated with the system that I don't even really want to try. And it's a bit of a shame. And like the next thing is like, okay, like I want to make a Western building. How do I do that? Where's the Western pieces? See what I'm saying? So like I have to go through this big menu and figure it out for myself. Okay, we got some modular buildings from the devs. Let's take a look at what they've done. Oh. It's all highlighted white for us. See this object? What's highlighted? This is our highlighted. Everybody, welcome back to another highlight feature. Oh, okay. So if I hold it, it has an outline. So I can look at it like this, but my camera will fly around. But that's the best the game is going to give me. That's so jank. You can't actually look at something without highlighting. And I mean, that's the kind of stuff where to me, it's infuriating. Because I can play your game for 5 minutes and go, hey, did nobody ever think of this? That this is something that we might want to be able to turn off or let the users... Nobody went into your game and was like, oh, I need to look at this closer and realize this highlight thing's an issue. It doesn't take more than an hour of playing the game to realize that this is something that needs to be addressed. So, I don't know. It's troublesome, but the builds look on par with that of a Planet Coaster in terms of detail. I have no idea how the designer built all this with the tools. That must have been like, 2-3 days pay to build that. What are you working on today, Johnny? I'm making this diner. You haven't been working on this build for 3 days? Yeah, I'm having troubles with the angle snap. Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'm just playing around, but there's a little bit of truth to my dark humor. Cool and fresh. Wait, why does the toilets have a cool and fresh? It's a little awkward. So not a lot of prefabs, and the way as difficult as it is to actually build the prefabs or make your own, they're gonna have to provide a lot more in the game because people need to just be able to place down buildings and have them all themed a certain way. Okay, what else does this game have here? Shops and facilities. We've kind of looked at some of this stuff. What are these? Vending machines? Look at I just want to zoom into it. I did it. Oh, up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right. The sensitivity's just through the roof. Oh, there it is. Vending machine. I am struggling with every aspect of this game. That's not what you want. You want it to be fun, intuitive, easy, familiar. Got some work to do. And there's the box shops. So soft drinks, staff lounge, plushies, energy drinks, coffee. Now, unfortunately, they all look the same. Or the food looks the same and the drinks look the same. Yeah. Food. Okay, candy. At least they have different stuff in the display windows. But for the most part, drinks. There's nothing on this one. Plushies. Drinks. Yeah, they're not a lot they're not very different, but it's not bad. It's not the worst. I mean, Planet Coaster has the little box shops. You know, I'd say these look a little bit nicer than the ones in Planet Coasters. These are what Planet Coasters look like, really, with the stuff on the inside. But Planet Coaster did a good job of being like, this is Gulpy, this is Pizza Pan, this is Chief Beef, this is just Ribbon, and you know, and they added all of the cool signs and stuff for each of these. I'm not feeling a lot of personality between this. It's like generic food, generic food, generic food, and it doesn't get me creative going like, oh, I want to make this cool restaurant or whatever. It's lacking inspiration there a little bit. Next up, I guess last but not least, we've looked at pretty much everything. How's this possible? Roller coasters! What? There's one roller coaster? And then there's a boomerang? Okay, well, first of all, let's try their pre-made coasters and see how they ride. These are made from the developers. Wait, you can't... Oh, there we go. What is this? Okay, let's try it. Test ride. Ooh, here we go. Gotta love those sound effects. Oh, wait, is that part... So when I took off the ambience to get rid of the chirping birds, I took off the coaster. Okay. So they designed the sound effects for the coaster as ambient volume, not sound effects, but ambience. That is like and I was saying how the sound effects in this game didn't feel good. Well, that's because they're not sound effects. They're just ambience, guys. We just made some ambient looping stuff and put it on our coasters. My God. And the music is also from the ambience. Oh my God. Well, this has a lot more sound effects than the coaster in the first episode. I mean, way more. This sounds better. Oh, the clicking camera, clicking camera. Oh, what a dumpster fire. Wait, is this a dueling coaster? How do you ride the one on the other side? I have no idea. What? And there's no way to swap train. I can swap my seat, but I can't swap the train. Oh, I see. So the train splits up. That's kind of cool. However, I can't ride this half of the coaster because... Oh no, it's seat 20, I see. You just have to go through them like this. It should be like... Whoa, where am I? What? That's not good. Oh, guys! We're riding the coaster! Somehow I've copied the coaster layout into the sky. Woohoo! Da 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 da! Da 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 da! Yeah! This game's totally ready for release in 1 month. Oh my God. Okay, let's ride this coaster. I feel like such a jerk. I feel like I'm saying more complaints than I am compliments, but I'm just saying what I see, and it feels... I don't like to rag on things, and I like to be generally positive about stuff. Look at the coaster track, though. How can you get excited over that? It's not even connected. It's not even connected. How? How am I supposed to be positive? Oh my goodness. And look at the camera just clicking around. Click, 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 snap, pop. Get the game back in the oven. Postpone release date. Push it back. You gotta do it, Bandai Namco. You gotta push it back. It is not ready. And listen to the audio. The song is like on fast forward or something and faded away. Whew, that is a rough boomerang. And why doesn't the coaster have any supports? Jesus. Okay, let's build our own coaster. I mean, I already did that in the previous video, but I kind of just want to, you know, zip around the map a little bit. See what we got here. Chain lift. No, that's not what I wanted it to do. Chain lift. Let's go straight into a chain lift. No, just stay straight, please. Hit F to straighten. Okay. Oh my goodness. The real issue is that everything's based off of camera position, meaning you have to now make sure that you get your camera. So you're moving the coaster, then moving your camera, moving the coaster, then moving your camera. And I think you should be able to just build the track. Yeah, I don't know, a little bit more intuitively. That's all right. It is what it is. So it's like when like this is what I mean. Like I need to see the map a little bit more, and by doing so, I'm bending my coaster. And it's like, oh well, I want to get this angle, but now I'm moving my. Does that make sense? So it's, I guess it's kind of hard to explain, but I guess you can kind of see it there. Trying to figure out where I want to bring this thing, and okay, let's just build something. Tunneling on. Let's go underground. Try this underground feature. So is it still predicting how fast I'm going at this point? So I want to change the yaw. Kick it back a little. Can I do a... Oh, I can do a turning lift. That's great. That's great. We're going to go through this canyon. Oh, trust me, guys. This is going to turn out amazing. Best roller coaster ever. I got big plans for you. That crater I made, getting good value out of it. This beautiful muddy shoreline. We're going to just wrap around the coast here. Then we're going to go right through a mountainside and then back out the other side. Ooh, and then past a waterfall, get ourselves a little bit wet, back through. Now you're probably thinking, well, you haven't messed with any of the height or anything. Where's my coaster station? That is fine, because they wanted you to quickly put coasters together. Now we have our nodes in place. So from here, I can adjust my nodes and refine the coaster the way I wanted it. And I think this is where the fun of the game is supposed to be had. Now, what I want here is to zoom in, take a look at the banking. What the heck? What? Undo, right? Ah, thank God. Oh, look it, the undo key. So if you... There's a bug for you. This wasn't even tested in development. If you do a change that modifies terrain and hit undo, it does not undo the changes made to the terrain. The undo button doesn't even work when you're making buildings. The undo feature only works for coasters, not terrain, not build pieces, or anything else, or scenery. That is bananas to me. That means the tool is not yet even developed. Okay. So what happened? Oh my goodness. So see the black text at the bottom of the screen teaches you the controls. If I let go, it doesn't show me the controls. I'm not in coaster editing mode. That's what yes. I don't understand why I'm not. It wasn't like this in the campaign. Okay. Yaw. Nope, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Pitch. Not what I wanted. Roll. There we go. Roll. Yeah, some banking. Banking. Okay, this is an issue that needs to be addressed. So if you select it because you want to do something to it, it moves it based off your camera's orientation. So in order for me to make it so it doesn't move, I have to face an area that I can't see where I'm looking. Because if I look over there, it's gonna move over there. Oh my goodness. That's a complete hot mess. Okay, let's just forget all of that happened. Do I have a node underground? So I didn't add... Oh, thank God. I have a node down here. Okay, we want to pitch it. That's how you bank a coaster. Yeah, whoosh. It's actually more fun to ride it with the camera. It's more smooth. It actually has smoothing. That thing is so rickety. What am I doing? Whoosh. Where's my next node? Oh, what is this? I can add a node? Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That's, but now I would like to smooth the transition between that and this, especially because my coaster is now doing this. So I added a segment between the two and completely broke the game. That didn't take me very long to do that. Okay, we're not going to add anything in between because it breaks our coaster. Let me see. Add that in, breaks the coaster. I could reproduce that bug in a second. Whew. Whew. Okay, so you can't use that feature because it breaks the game. So it's a underdeveloped feature. That's not great. Okay, that's looking good. And now I really want to rebind the C button to T. It's what I'm used to. It's what I would like. Please add in key bindings because I want to be able to play the game the way I want to play it, ideally. Thank you. So I do need to add a point in here. I have to. Okay, didn't break it that time. That's good. Some banking? Yeah. And then we're going to go up into our lift that goes all the way up and around. Then it drops us down here. And let's add some banking to this. There we go. Then we get up to the top of this. But I want to go lower. Let's move this guy over here. Yeah. Okay, okay. Now we're cooking. We're going to go up, bank into this turn here, and into the crater. Yeah. We're going to bank it. That's looking sweet. All right. Now we need to move this point. Track's too long. Ah, screw it. I'll work with what I got. Fine. And now the never-ending straight. The Nile. All right, now that I'm building a coaster and going around, you know, it's better to me to just get the coaster track in and fix it later. Oh no! Why didn't... Oh, what? How do I... What is this? Why didn't my tunneling work? Is this like a giant... Oh my god, it's a giant boulder. That's what... That would explain it. All right. Can we edit our ride now? There we go. Hold Alt, bank it. Yeah, what I was saying just a second ago is it's easier just to get the ride in, then fine tune it. Because when you're building the track as you go, like the way you do it in Planet Coasters, you kind of like, you bank it, you move it, you kind of, like do it piece by piece, segment by segment. And if you try to do that in this game, you run into a lot of bugs and a lot of errors. And I think if you just get the track where you want it just about, it seems to me like going through and smoothing that process out after. Now, I don't like how I have to like save the ride, pay for it, and then go delete rocks, then go back in, edit ride. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad actually. Oh, till I find another. Okay, how many rocks are in here? Oh, wait, where's my node? Node here. Guess I have no nodes going in there. Can we add one? Yeah. Can we go right past the teacups? I would like to be able to turn collision on and off. If I want that to crash, that's my decision. Ooh, let's go right through the flat ride. Oh, of course you can't do that because that would be fun. Oh. I do like the music in this game. Been very enjoyable. All right. Now I'm playing. We're having a good time here. Now, good luck theming this coaster. That's where this game struggles. All right. I have no idea if this coaster is going to make it around the whole track. Let's build it and let's test it. Wait, how do I even test it? There's no test button. Why can't I test my coaster? What are these sound effects? Clunker clunk. Okay. Oh, let's see if the hide UI works here. Nope. Not even while you're on the coaster. Let's see our exploration coaster spotlight, ladies and gentlemen. My first ever custom coaster. Let's go! Boom, boom, boom. Woo! Oh, gotta love that clicking when the camera snaps like that. Just snap it. Snap it into place. Snap! Gotta love that pop. What is that sound? Oh my god. Wow. It's like someone's like scratching a steel tube. Wow. Click, click. Snap, pop. Pop. Gotta pop that camera into place, guys. pop it into place. Wow. That makes the experience more fun. Who recorded these sound effects? Oh my goodness. It is painful to listen to. Okay, we're running out of meta. I need some boosters. Can we get some non-chain lifts instead? Can we get some boosters? This is Park Beyond after all, right? It should have boosters. That's what I want. I want to boost my coaster. But what I'm gonna do, because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna go like this. Done. In fact, yeah. Where's this lift? We're just gonna do this. Yeah, the second lift can go up here. Ideally, I would like to add some other method. So you can't put it to 8 times speed while you're on the coaster. That's also a problem. So like, I want to speed it up while I'm on the coaster. I have to go out and I have to go to 8 times speed and then I have to go back in. Like, what? There should be a speed up, slow down button right here in the UI. What is this? Wow! My God! All right. I think if they don't fine-tune the audio for this game when it releases, I'm just gonna turn off the ambient sound effects entirely, and then just add my own coaster track sounds into post-production. Wow! What are those tube toys called? Those tubes? It reminds me of one of those. It's like we're shooting down a tube. Yeah, I'm definitely muting the coaster sounds if they don't do anything about this. Please do something about it, though. Coaster sounds are pretty important. And through the flat ride. And we're making it. We're making it. We did it. We made it. Roller coaster. It's debatable whether or not it's good or not, but hey, we did it. Actually, I'm more impressed. I don't know my words. I'm more impressed that I pulled it off in the little amount of effort that I did than I thought I was going to. I found it way easier to build a coaster. Are we not going to get back in? Is it actually there? Okay, I was going to say, there are no drive tires in the boarding station? That is extremely weird. Yeah, I'm more impressed that I was able to pull it off. It was harder to build the coaster in the tutorial than it was to do it here. And I think if in my last video, I kind of spoke to that, saying that this game wants to hold your hand and hold your hand and hold your hand. And it's telling you like, push this button and push that button. And it's like, just let me have fun, man. Like, show me what the tools are and let me just go in there and do what I want to do. And it's like, you must put your track to here and put it to there and do this. And by doing so, it actually made the tools seem more limited, more restrictive, and harder to use than they actually are. The moment I started building the coaster in this free mode editor, I felt way less constricted. I felt like I was fighting the controls way less often, and it just felt more intuitive, more fun. And that's kind of insane to me, that the tutorial is such an encumbersome thing that I would almost get rid of it altogether. But the amount of time they spent developing the voice actors and the story for it, and it just, they had a vision for it. But like, I don't know, maybe that's the way it feels in the beta. This just felt more fun, more fluid, more intuitive, but I also had a lot more breathing room on this map, right? I can make my coaster sprawl out a bit more. Working in that confined city was very janky and difficult. Yeah, it's like a pretty cool exploration coaster. That's pretty much everything Sandbox has to offer, and in fact, everything that the game has to offer. In terms of the beta, as of right now, we'll be doing a video like this on release in a month from now. That's crazy to think this game's coming out in a month from now. So my words to the developer is they got to fix the camera jank. The camera clicks, snaps, snaps. They got to fix stuff like this. The fact that this is a prefab blueprint from the developers put into the game and it looks like that is just bananas to me. What are we building here? What is this? This kind of tech needs to be smoothed out. Like that should not be the case. It's unacceptable. And then like when I was adding pieces and my coaster track was breaking, and it's just, there's so many little bugs and things and polish that needs to be smoothed out and all in the next month, that it's extremely concerning. So coaster tech, all I would say, like personally, is make the splines cleaner. This kind of stuff should never happen. The breaking of tracks should never happen. And then the coaster itself, while it's riding the track, should not click, click, snap, snap, click around. And the sound effects on that coaster need to definitely be improved. From there, I think it's actually pretty decent. And the game has a lot of replayability and fun factors there. Now, in terms of now I have to decorate my coaster. How do I do that? This impossification, that kind of the motto of the game is impossification, right? Yeah, building something in your game is impossification. It's the motto of the game, is impossify everything. Even the user experience is impossified. This stuff needs to be more quality of life, more snappy tools, rebinding, all that stuff. I should be able to rebind my keys, turn snapping on and off, precision mode, you know, all this kind of things. They just need to be worked on. I would change that. Then the highlighting crap. Why the heck? Oh, you know what? Nothing highlights when I have a ride selected. So if I just go around with a ride selected, I can actually look at stuff now. I found a solution to your feature. But yeah, this wait, what? Now it's not doing it at all. Did I like did I fix it? It's not highlighting anything anymore. What? I also can't select anything either. Well, wait a second. Okay, somehow I've gotten the highlight thing to go away, and I have no idea how I did it. And in fact, I want to believe I did it with a bug. Please keep that bug in the game and tell me how to reproduce it. When everything was highlighting white, it was driving me up the wazoo. But now I can actually roam around and look at my park and not see these white things everywhere. And I can look at all the details. Now I feel like I'm playing a theme park game. Oh, that looks like a hot mess. The coasters are so rickety and noisy and unnatural. It's just terrifying that this is what we're going to have on release. Please don't be the case. Taking a screenshot of that. Is that my thumbnail? Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know what else to do in this game. In the beta, I've given my thoughts on everything of all the features. We've taken a look at the scenery. Oh, I guess the another thing I wanted to add for my thoughts, developer thoughts, is the help us. You know, when I go into these scenery tabs, it's just like, here you go, here's all the scenery. This just doesn't do it. As a player, I go, well, what like, am I, okay, filter by Alpine? Well, where did everything go? There's 5 Alpine pieces? Okay, let's start again. There should just be some categories, some general, like, here's your Western, here's, you know, like, help us build. Would you just like drop it all in here? Especially it's like, why is this tree up here and then these trees are down here and then these trees there's got to be a better naming convention. And then it's like, well, okay, like I just want trees. Okay, I can do that now. Yeah. Oh, I guess trees was a bad example. Trees was pretty good. Why can't everything be as easy to find as the rocks, trees, flowers, and cactus? I guess is what I'm getting at. It's just, this doesn't seem very welcoming. Oh, there we go. Western. See, I didn't even know to look for it. Wait, now how do I fix it? Oh, yeah. See, I didn't even know this thing scrolled down. So this is what I was looking for. The themes. And that makes it a little bit better. It's hidden. Either way, like, I feel what you should do is when you open up the scenery tab, it should be those choices. What would you like? You know, Western, you know, there should be some categories here and then an all button. And if I hit the all button, it gives me this. And then I can add my own custom filters and stuff later. But like as a new player, you see this and get overwhelmed. And then you open up these advanced tabs and you also get overwhelmed. Like I got to figure out what all this stuff is. And I didn't even realize what I was looking for is actually down below. What's taco? Oh, that's great. See, this is stuff that like I wish I knew about. So if I want to make a taco shop, I have these. I wish there was a few more, but now we're cooking. Now I'm inspired. Now I'm inspired to make a taco shop. I've got some doodads here and I want to get building. So how would I do that? So I would now go to my tab again, back to Western, and then I could start building with these pieces. Why is this window so small now? What is this? Get rid of that. Placement settings. Snap to surface. Wait, can I turn snap on? Let me see something. Placement settings. Precision mode, translation mode? How do I toggle between these? Rotation, advanced. Wait a second. Is this what I was asking for the whole time and it was hidden under a tab? Oh my god. Oh my god. What I actually wanted is in the game, but hidden under placement settings down here, and you have to go to advanced. And when you go to none, that's when everything in the game just completely borks out, which everybody's first time experience is going to be this. And then they might not see that there's a hidden menu down here with a hidden tab that goes to advanced options that actually allows you to play the game properly. And then it resets the moment you tab off of it. So then you got to do it again, go back to rotation, and then you have to stay in that mode. And the moment I click off, I have to do it again and again and again. So it's, while it's there and it's hidden, it's not great. But in theory, rotate. Well, I can't rotate when I'm in this mode anymore. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait, X tabs between them. Oh, so there's a hotkey for this. Well, that's smart. Look at this. I can't even do it. My mouse has gone over to my other monitor. What the heck? Okay. Well, it's not great, but it's also not bad. Why is it not even sliding? Oh, there's no world access, object access. That's odd. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to. I think some custom keybinds will go a long way. Hotkeys for these different modes would go a long way. But to make a building in this game, it's gonna take you, like, to make something like this, you could do this in Planet Coaster in 1/10 of the time, because the game has that many, like, more intuitive controls. So whatever the developers can do to get these current tools slightly closer to other games that we're used to, it will make building in this game fun. Because I love building in other games. Really don't like I'm having a hard time building in this game. Really hard time. And it doesn't feel fun. It feels frustrating. But the game has all these cool little art pieces that get you all inspired. I want to make a cool little Mexican taco shop. And I think when it all comes together, a little bit of refinery on the tools, some polish on the coaster sound effects and jankiness, and then just some polish on the building tools, it's all there. We have all the art in the game. We have a beautiful Unreal Engine, great terraforming tools. The terraforming tools were awesome. Next level, they're perfect. Couldn't ask for better. It's all there for us to make insane parks, coasters, experiences, and that excites me. So I hope they can fix a lot of stuff before release, and I hope they continue to fix stuff and improve things for post-release. As of right now, it's projected to me to be an above average theme park game. I don't think it's going to be a Roller Coaster Tycoon World nightmare disaster situation, but I could be wrong. I think the Unreal Engine's a little bit easier to develop on. It's more reliable, and so far everything I'm seeing is pretty good. It just needs some polish. So that's my final thoughts on the beta demo here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on release. We're going back to Planet Coaster for a while. Bye now.